Old Jim, again, that's it. Jim Davidson. We mentioned him a few days ago. It's got a bit of traction. A few people have looked at it. A few have messaged in to defend Jim. A few have said, like me, that they thought he went a bit too hard on Steve Coogan. I was shocked. Why he had a massive pop like he did at Coogan is beyond me. I think they're both funny guys. I've liked them both. People, I think some think I'm not that keen on Jim. I've always liked him. I liked him in the old, as one of my followers put, Nick phase. Oh, aye, with Chalky White, I liked him, no problem at all. Don't mind him now. Can't say I find him as funny now, but I don't see much of him because I don't go on Ustream. What I did say, and I stand by, I agree with most of what he says. He was on about something today about these protesters and how they might damage, was it a cenotaph or something, with paint and whatever, and I agree with him. They shouldn't be doing it, it's naughty. Those people have fought for our country, for ourselves, many, many years ago, and they shouldn't have things defaced. I agree with most everything he says. I agree with the things he's been saying about Palestine and Israel today. I agree with it all. But he's just saying on YouTube today, was it yesterday? I think it was today. Yeah, so we're going to do this, this and this. He's on about Lawrence Fox, and then he said, right, I'm going over onto Ustream now where I can say more. You're going to get some proper jokes on there, some proper comedians. We'll let you know how our latest competition is going. I think he said they've got 9 comedians who a couple of his comedians from his show have been giving tips to. These are young comedians just starting out. And they're having a competition somewhere down south. And they're going to vote over the next couple of days for the winner. And he said, he said, we've had him giving them tips and we've had him giving the tips to great comedians. And he said, they've also been aided and abetted by Christopher Biggins, who we all love. Oh, we all love Christopher Biggins. And I thought, wait a minute, he's my hand up. I was like that. I thought, I'm not putting my hand up. I don't like him at all. I've never liked him. Porridge, yes, I'll go with that. He was good in Porridge. He looked good in Porridge. He looks good in a dress. And, pantomime time, but I'm not for all that. That doesn't float my boat. I think he's done nothing his whole life. He's another guy that's 30 or 40 years, earning good money, because everybody tells me they like him. Everywhere I turn telly on, oh, Biggins, we love Biggins. And once you get a last name only, when you know by your last name, you know you've made it. Well, I don't find him funny. I don't find him interesting. I don't think he's good. It's nothing to do with the fact that he's gay, queer, whatever they call it. I don't know what I'm allowed to say, what I'm not allowed to say. Homosexual, I think that's still allowed. I don't care what he is. That don't matter to me. Don't matter to me at all. Mr. O'Grady was one of those things. Loved him, thought he was great, because he was funny. Biggins, not at all. I'm not having it. And I thought, Jim, how on earth can you have a pop at Coogan like you did and say he's crap and he's not funny when plainly he is? He is, there's no doubt about it. And he's talented, he's done some acting as well, some straight stuff. And he was brilliant as Savile. I think there's just a dislike there, as I've said, because of his political orientation, because it's the polar opposite of yours. And maybe because he's doing so well, I don't know, maybe there's a little bit of jealousy there, I don't know. You've been round the block and around a bit longer than him, and he's now doing extremely well. I don't know if it's that, but how on earth you can knock Coogan and praise Biggins? Well, I don't get that. I don't, honestly, Jim. I don't. I wish I hadn't have heard that, because I do like you, and I agree with everything you said in that 9-minute clip today, until you said that. I thought, oh no, Jim, you've just spoilt it for me. You've just spoilt it.